how's it going, Bill? How's it going, Norm? Welcome, guys. Hi, Mia. Maya. I'm sorry, not Mia. Maya. I'll never get it right. I am the worst guy on names. Aren't I, Doc?
Sure you are, Joe.
So, folks, once again, we have the fabulous one and only Doc. And for real, Doc has one incredible pin collection. I mean, it's incredible. You actually have to see it hands on, and you would be amazed of the pins he has. How long have you been collecting pins, Doc?
Since 1967.
What does that tell you?
You have to have a release form before he allows you to touch them.
That's right. Yeah. And then he watches you. Please, can you get back a little bit? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
They're not all that expensive.
You don't know him. When it comes to his pins, no, you're too close. Get back.
Oh, he's passed them around the group on the Fort Worth Pen Club. He passes them around.
Hi, Marilyn.
Hi, hello. Larry. How are you?
Good.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good. So,
good.
Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight and whoever else is going to join up. We're doing this for Doc. So, Doc, hope you enjoy it because it's the last time. I'm teasing. So anyway, I will promise I will not act like a fool or an idiot. I better not say that. No.
The whole time. Say that.
No, I know that won't last long. I'm the only guy that Doc actually hides from when I go to the pin show. But when I be looking up and down the aisles, who do I see sitting at a table? He doesn't have one bottle of ink. He doesn't have two. He must have 5, 6, 7, 10 bottles, and he's trying each ink out. And I'm saying, Doc, what are you doing? Well, I've got to test the ink. It's incredible. Like you need any more ink, Doc.
I know. I've got enough. I figure I have enough for 3 or 4 showers.
And that's it. Wow. Mia, how many bottles of ink do you have? And she's going off mute. Then I'm going to ask each one of you that question. Yeah.
Oh, I almost put it down in my, oh my goodness.
Wow. All right, friend, competition.
I guess so.
We've got the numbered inks.
Yeah.
4 of those.
Many.
We've got some samples from the writing desk of various things. Lots of diamine on there. More samples that side. We've got the ink vent inks.
My God, Marilyn. Oh my God, I'm scared of her. Oh my God. Ink-a-dink. Okay, go ahead, Maya.
Little tiny Quink cartridges.
How do you like that ink?
That's a nice one, that. Got a load of them.
They still sell those?
There was a little shop in the Midlands, and it was above a nice bookshop, and they had a lot of stationery. And they sold the Quink, and they sold wax seals, and they sold pens and things. Got some sparkles, but unfortunately I spilt some, and there's still that much left there. We've got them like that as well. One more. Ooh. And another bottle hiding of the numbered. We've got Krishna. I haven't tried this one.
What is that? What was that one?
Krishna.
Krishna what?
Bronze leaf. I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, you haven't? Okay, let me know when you try it.
We've got the Sailor Manu Akibi.
How do you like that ink?
Oh, I love it. And then there's this.
What is
that's a
that?
beautiful bottle.
It's
Yeah, I'll buy it just for the bottle.
it's from J Herbal, and it came with the
Glass dip pen.
Glass dip pen.
yes.
Oh, that's cool.
That's beauty.
It had wax
Welcome, Deb.
over the bottle top there, and
Welcome, welcome, Will. Welcome, Deb. Welcome, 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 welcome.
What am I, chopped liver?
I said
Yes.
welcome. I think we need a hearing aid.
I do. I need 2 of them.
I got my hearing aids right here.
Thank you, sweetie. That's a good idea. Go ahead, Maya. It's all yours, sweetie. Take it away. On with the show. This is it.
so I mean that's basically all my
Does the glass dip pen fit in the little hole in the hole of the heart-shaped bottle?
Yes, it was actually it was a set.
Oh,
I've also got a blue one. I think my son's pinched that though, and a blue ink as well. So yeah,
wow.
bought them about I don't know
That's beautiful.
5-6 years ago, and it was in the sale as well. It's a little shop that does office supplies, but they also have fountain pens, Lamy, and the nibs and that. And they were getting rid of this for £10. So I mean that what's that? Cheap Parker sort of price range sort of thing, less than a Lamy Safari in price. Yes, so yeah. I don't use it much because I haven't quite got the technique of getting enough ink in the grooves, and I mean, I might be able to do a word or two, and then
That's it, eh? Huh.
It takes a little practice.
yes.
Well, let's go to Marilyn.
Oh boy. I have too many bottles of ink. Too many. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 28 bottles of ink and like 100 samples.
Amateur.
Oh gosh, I love it.
Well, real quick, Frank right there, he looks harmless, but he's deadly in Cara with ink. 4 or 5 cases, tubs, tubs.
They're little tubs. They're little
no,
tubs.
they're not little tubs. No.
Two layers in each tub, 3 tubs, and then we need a 4th tub now.
Tubs. We're talking dangerous stuff, right? Right.
Maybe I'll arrange to get in here sometime and walk through it.
You need to show them sometime so because it's hard to believe that little old Frank has this much accumulation. But okay, so we'll go to Doc. Doc, let's see your ink. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll go on.
Can't do it. Sorry.
We'll go to Janice.
Well, I didn't know we were showing inks tonight. I do have a new pen though.
Oh,
This is the Chris. I got it from Petalist Pens that we talked about. This is the Safari Tan, and I do have it inked up with a new ink.
That's the what pen? What is that one?
It's the KCRI. SCRIKS.
Oh yeah,
and I have it inked
from Turkey. Yeah, that's a Turkey.
I guess it's
Yeah,
the one I got from Petalist Print.
Right. Yeah.
And I have it inked with this Ferris wheel autumn in Auburn. I don't know if you can see that very well. My lighting is not real good. And then I opened another one today, which was Sailor 280, and it's kind of a mossy green. So those are my latest inks that I have.
But the pen that you got, yeah, that is really a nice little pen. It writes extremely well. It's wet, smooth, piston filler. Love it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, let's go to Bill over there. Let's wake Bill up. Hi, Bill.
I'm not asleep. I just sit with my head like this because it's so heavy.
It's so full.
It's so full. Yes.
I love to see you at a pin show.
Oh, no. I only do that when I talk to people.
Well, Bill, any inks you like to share or talk about, or?
So I got about 240 bottles, but.
Well, there you go.
No.
I
probably got about a good 20 or so that I haven't even done anything with decanting. I decant all of my ink into 20 mil containers and put them in racks and put them in a pantry. And then everything is cataloged in a database by rack number, column, and row.
Okay.
So I just go look it up in the database and go pull it, use it, and then put it back.
Interesting. Wow. So do you have a favorite ink? I'm looking at all that stuff. I'll be right over.
Considering the chaos behind me, you would not imagine I would be organized.
So any favorite ink?
Yeah, I've got a couple that I really like, but it tends to go by colors. So if I'm looking for an orange, I really like the Graf von Faber-Castell burnt orange. It's a nice orange. And lately I've been getting into blue blacks. I've got some diamine blue black and my Momento Zero Grande. And I'm trying to decide about what I want to put in my Mont Blanc next time. It's just about out of ink, so I'm going to give it a little bit of a cleaning. I may switch to a different one. This one I think has got a medium nib. I may switch to one that's got a fine or an extra fine nib.
You know, real quick, I get into, well, medium's my favorite, but I do like fine nibs and some extra fine nibs as long as they're not scratchy and dry, but
right. That's
cool. But what a particular nib that I've really been drawn to, a double broad, is by no other than Kaweco.
Yeah, you talked about that.
Really a sweet nib, and I really enjoy it. And so, you know, I've got the Kawecos. I have about 4 of them. I bought that one extra one from the Pen Gold Spot pens because, you know, it had Gold Spot Pen's name on it, and I liked the way it looked, and I wanted to try the double broad nib, and it just was great. So then on eBay, I got me a good deal on a, what are those little metal ones called?
Lilliput.
Yeah. And they call them, they're a double broad, but they call them extra broad. That's what the name, but still it's a double broad. So anyway, I don't use cartridges really much at all, but I got the Kaweco black cartridges ink, and you know, I really like the ink. I think it's okay. So we're going to go to Deborah next.
This is the ink that I was talking about yesterday that I don't know what it, I got to get it open. Hold on a second. Go to someone else while I open it.
Okay, Will.
Hey, guys. Hey, Doc. Glad to see you're doing good, brother.
Hey, thank you.
Well, you know, Bill brought something up. This is some ink I've been tinkering with. I got this red orange. It's a Robert Oyster. Yeah. Sample. Man, that talking about an orange, Bill, that works pretty good.
And what is it? The what by Robert Oyster?
Yeah, it's called red orange.
Red orange, okay. All right.
Yeah. And then this other one, I like diamine inks.
Yeah.
This one is called Sunset.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a real pretty kind of a reddish orange. So just kind of a spin on there what Bill was talking about, orange inks. I'm a fan of orange and greens. And then, of course, I got my all my samples here. And so I just been tinkering with these few. I might have showed it last time, but I got this. It's a dip pen with a feed. And
yes,
yeah,
awesome.
it's an Indian. Yeah, it's Indian. It's Indian made. And
welcome, Bill.
but to tinker with the inks, it'll go pretty good while. I mean, get a good paragraph, but it's fun.
I have one like that.
So anyway, Bill, you was talking about them orange inks, and that just what I happen to have out. So,
What do you like in green?
Pardon me?
What do you like in green?
Noodlers makes a great one. Cactus Groom.
That's a good one.
I think it's I think I have one, a bottle down there in eel.
Yes.
And I really like the Noodlers. Those eel inks are lubricated.
Yes, they are.
And I really think they flow real good. If you like, Larry, a wet pen and like I do, I like stub nibs and anything from medium up. Those Noodlers lubricated inks flow really well. I even think they make a turquoise.
They make a red rattler.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I use it at the office.
Inks I really enjoy from Noodlers.
Now, back to Dynamite for a minute. They have a Dynamite red ink, what you call Red Dragon.
Ah, thank you.
Is that the name of it? Red Dragon?
I mean,
she's supposed to be bringing.
It's really
I ordered
sweet, nice red. I really
but they didn't bring it down.
So let's go to Deb. Are you ready, Deb?
You can read this.
Deb, take the show.
I got the
but you need to drink
ink by
that.
Krishna.
Oh, okay.
The one that comes with, it's Paakezah. Don't ask me how to pronounce it, but it comes with this cute little bottle. I don't know.
Krishna?
Okay.
That weird bottle that you fill with the ink.
Yeah.
And it comes up to here and it fills into here. I don't know. It looked really, really interesting. If I ever get to use it, it'll be a miracle. I bought the ink because I like the bottle.
Yeah. Where'd you get that at? Where'd you get that at?
In Hawaii.
I'll be sure to go to Hawaii to get one.
No. Inking with Joy. That's her name. She has a pen store in Hawaii. She's the only one that I could find that carried this.
Inking with Joy?
Yes.
Never heard of
That's her name, Joy. And she's in, I don't know which part of Hawaii. If I take it out, I can find.
It reminds me of a bong.
It looks like a crack
No,
pipe.
it looks like a little animal. It looks like a little sculpture.
That's awesome.
And then I have my Visconti ink,
Larry.
The one and only.
my Sheen Machine, and my Aurora Black, and my Robert Oster. That's it.
That's it. All righty. Well, let's
It's a
go.
good start.
DR. DR's up. Dan.
D. Oh.
D.
Well, I've got a lot new. I guess the newest ink I've got. I gotta be honest with you, I'm kind of disappointed in it. It's the Mont Blanc Modena Red. Larry, you reviewed this not too long ago, and I went ahead and bought it. And I'm not really wild about it. I don't know why. I guess I had hoped for something a little bit darker.
Yeah.
This has more of a pinkish to it, kind of a lighter, pinker color. I mean, it's nice, but it's not what I had in mind. So anyway, Mont Blanc doesn't give anything away either.
No.
But my favorite inks, I think one of the other meetings I shared with it, my two favorites that seem to have the kinds of things I like are the Montegrappa inks, and they give you a pretty generous sized bottle. And they have a great turquoise. My favorite is the fuchsia. I love that kind of a red.
I love that.
The fuchsia is just beautiful. And the turquoise is just to die for. So those are the things that I like. And then the violet. Oh, if you like purples, you ought to try the Montegrappa's violet. It's awesome.
Back to the new red from Mont Blanc.
Yeah.
I did a sample test on the Robert Oster card, and after it sat there a couple of days, it got darker, a bit darker. So I was impressed with it. My favorite, I was really, bummed out. I wouldn't expect it to be that, but I guess y'all have heard by now, I'm sure, that they've discontinued the corn poppy red.
Yeah.
And that's going to take its place. I wish they would have kept the corn poppy red. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Excellent ink. All right. Who is next? Norm, welcome from Australia.
Thank you, guys. G'day, everybody. Yeah, look, I'm going to let the team down a bit here because I've probably only got about 25, 30 bottles. And I tend to go for saturated inks. And they all seem to be about the same colour. The blue purples, the browns, the deep red browns. Diamine Oxblood is a favourite. But I'm getting a bit of a reputation with my friends, and they're looking for stuff for me. And
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Oh, that is cool.
40 ounce, and I'll read it's Stevens Blue Black, whatever that is.
Wow.
The label reads, so long known by the name of the inventor as Stevens Writing Fluid. This ink writes a clear blue and changes to an intense black. It is pleasant to write with, retains its fluidity, and is by far the best ink for all fountain pens. So remember that, guys. Stevens Inks, Australia and London. So, yeah, I'm not going to use it. But
How old is that, Norm?
well, I'd be guessing. It looks like it's come out of a school or a government office or a bank or something. I'd be guessing 1920s, but it's only a guess.
How long have you had that ink?
I think I bought it in Tasmania, and I'll tell you a little bit about Tasmania later.
Wow,
But what's
that's
interesting
cool.
is it has a little spout. I don't know if you can see it, but for filling up ink wells or whatever. So yeah, friends keep on finding this sort of interesting stuff for me, buying it for me. Not going to use it, but it certainly looks good on the shelves. With the modern stuff, I tend to like the diamines and the more saturated colours. I've got a few Robert Osters, and a very interesting one that he produced, I think, not long ago is Direct Sun, which is a very, very bright red. It's almost translucent. You can almost use it as a highlighter ink. And I haven't really got into that, but I saw it and I thought, wow, I like this, but it's very bright and, as I said, almost translucent. So
well, as long as
there's
you don't
lots of good
drink
stuff
it,
out there, guys.
yeah, as long as you don't drink it, you're fine.
Or shower in it like Doc's recommended.
Bill, did you have a question or something you wanted to share with the group?
Well, there was a comment some time ago by Fig Boot when he was talking about that new bottle that the lady had.
Mia?
Yeah. He raised a question about the potential for that to break. So when you use it, don't put a lot of pressure on it.
Hi, Frank.
Hey.
Go ahead. Do what, Bill? Don't do what?
Don't use a lot of pressure when you are using that ink. When you use that bottle.
Why is that?
Well, Fig Boot raised a question that he thinks the neck of it may be a little bit fragile.
Okay. You're talking about the whole unit itself, correct?
Right.
Okay. All right.
He just thinks that the design of the neck as it sticks out on the side might make it a little bit fragile. So don't put a lot of pressure on that point.
Deborah, what do you think on that? Does it feel fragile to you?
My bottle?
Does it? Yeah. Does it?
Oh yeah, it's very fragile.
Okay.
I don't even think I'm going to use it.
Oh, hello, Mark and Dee Dee.
Hey guys, how are you?
There's Sweetie girl. That's Sweetie right there. Come over here, sweet girl. Oh, sweet girl. Sweetie. Oh, look at the babies. Oh. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Anyway, I'm sorry.
A little distracted.
I apologize. It's
Yeah,
Frank.
that bottle is, the glass is very, very thin.
Yeah.
That's
I just wanted to caution you to be careful because he thinks that it might be a fracture point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's more for decorative purposes, I think. I bought it because it was pretty.
Yeah, it is a gorgeous looking bottle.
Okay, Liz has a question. Which brand bottle are you talking about, Deborah? Liz has a question.
Oh, it's that one this one, the Krishna.
Krishna ink?
Yeah. It's that one that I can't pronounce the
okay,
the
if you can't pronounce it, not dang sure can't pronounce
bottle. And I can't get it out again. They really pack it well.
Oh, there it goes. Thank you, Mia. Save the day. Da, dun, dun, dun. All right.
That's it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Thousand. Thank you. So I know you're eating, so I'm going to bypass you, Doc, for a little bit. Okay, let's talk about something different that some people don't really get into. One of them, Doc, so you can stay silent.
Oh, ballpoint pen.
Ballpoint pen. I know where people are coming from. I understand them, but you never know when you'll need a ballpoint pen. There will be a situation that's going to pop up sometime that you'll need a ballpoint pen. So does anybody have a preference ballpoint pen that they like using? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And that is a.
I got whole bunches here. I got one of my favorites is the Pilot Friction because you can erase it.
Yeah. Deborah, what is that one?
It's an opera. It's the Waterman opera.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The ballpoint.
All right.
I have that.
I have a few of them.
It's a great pen.
I love it.
Very art deco.
G2 is a good pen.
It also has the rollerball.
Is it not in there? If it's not, it's in here.
Oh, let's see. Ballpoint pens.
Then I got one. I didn't even open yet.
I got all of these Jelly Roll pens.
Wow.
My friend gifted me these for Christmas.
That's a nice set.
I know. And I got this glue pen, which is very unique. I've never had a glue pen before, but I do bullet journaling, and sometimes I want to stick things into my bullet journal, and using these tape runners doesn't always get the corners very good. So, very helpful. And these are all like shiny and beautiful, and I love them, but I almost never use them. The only ones that I really use are the G2s at work and the Pilot Friction.
Here's one real quick from Mr. Announcer. This is one of his favorite styles. Tell him about it. Here.
The Celtic artwork. I love the geometric designs of it.
I like the color of it, the feel, the weight of it. It's really sweet. And it's more of a green. It looks black on screen, but
what brand is that?
Blue. It's green.
It's just a generic pen I got off of Etsy.
Okay.
When I use a ballpoint pen, I try to find gel refills because I like the gel ink flow better than just a regular ballpoint pen. To me, it's boring, the ink in it. And I just like the gel in it, like on my Parker ballpoint. Oh, where's that? See, I put gel refills in this one. I like it. I like the way they write with a gel pen. So
Parker ballpoint ink is not very concentrated or substantial.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's a drag. I just won't use it. Ugh.
Now, my favorite ballpoint is actually a Mont Blanc. It's a pen I bought for my wife, It's one of the Rouge et Noir pens with the serpent clip.
Yeah.
And if you got it right with a ballpoint, you can do worse.
So, how's the flow in the ink on it? Is it?
It's very good. Yeah, it's
Very
very good, and the ink's nice and dark, and it's like I say, it's not as bad as the others.
Okay. I have. Well, I guess everybody has one of these. I guess not. Maybe. Have you all ever seen the Invincia, the Monteverde Invincia? It has 3 in it. It's got the mechanical pencil. It's got a red and no, this one has a blue and a black refill in it. And now these ballpoint pens, they aren't cheap. They're like $149 for this one. But I got it at a good deal on auction, so no complaints there.
Yeah, I like multifunction pens. They're great.
Yeah, great pen though. I like this one. Well, Monteverde is one of my favorites.
Sure. And speaking of gel, the Schmidt Easy Flows, are the best thing. Yeah, the Schmidt Easy Flow 9,000 refills.
Okay, you carry them?
Yeah. Oh, I carry them. They come medium and they come broad. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm glad you came on because that was going to be my question. I was going to send you a message about this. So thank you for answering that.
Sure.
Yep. I'll put that in my order when I.
Oh yeah, they're under my refills, and the Easy Flow basically are like gel refills, and they're definitely the better ones.
Okay, cool.
They have the standard Schmidt refills, of course, the 900s, but the Easy Flow 9,000s are the ones that are more gel-like and much more liquid, more smooth writing experience. Yeah.
And how about the retro?
They come in blue and black, and they come medium and broad.
How about the Retro 51?
Retro 51 refill is nice too. I carry the Schmidt variant of that.
And you have refills
8126, 8127. Yeah. Yeah. Retro 51 short capless refill, they call it officially. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Welcome, Adam.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good. Hey,
Adam.
I have a bone to pick with every single one of you, though.
I love that background, by the way.
Thank you. Nobody said anything to me about how my audio sounded last time, which was horrible. I sounded like
a cartoon character.
Yeah, and
I thought you were doing it on purpose.
No, I'm trying different audio things out, and I'm trying right now. I'm on the speaker for the computer. I'm trying to get to the interface.
Well, I don't know. Last night I didn't see anything wrong with it myself. It was nice and crisp. It came through fine.
Oh, it came through fine.
It was kind of hot.
Incredibly,
it was just a little high.
Nasally.
That's fine. I can dig it.
That's not my voice, though.
Well, okay.
I probably didn't sound like that since I was like 13.
Well, just be glad at least you have a voice of 13. Don't knock it. That's cool. You're hanging in there. Yeah. So where did you get your background diagram?
I made it. I've been playing around on Photoshop.
Right. Yeah.
So I was sitting and playing with Photoshop, making a bunch of stupid backgrounds just out of curiosity. And so I decided, so I made this for a certain type of video. And then I figured as long as I was.
Green screen? Game of nibs. The nibs. Yeah. The game of nibs is what I would call it.
Is that me making that noise?
This guy.
Marky,
this guy was
baby!
here. This guy was here to help me break down tonight. So that's why he's hanging.
Poor Mark. That's the only reason why. That's a sin.
Just got back from Pens at the mall.
God, you abuse him so much. He's so abused.
Oh yeah. You see all the whip marks on the back.
That's it. Yeah. Whip it up. Whip it good. Yep. Okay, what do we think about gel pens? My question.
I have these are all jelly roll pens that are in this case. I love my jelly roll pens. They're smooth.
Jelly roll.
Yeah, they're called jelly roll pens. They're Sakura jelly roll pens.
Oh,
They
show
are
me a jelly
so
roll.
smooth.
Show me a jelly roll.
Okay, show you a jelly roll.
All kinds of colors.
These are all jelly roll pens. Oh, that right side up might help.
Are those Japanese pens?
They are Japanese pens, and you can find them in most.
All right. I'm sorry, I'm having an issue. I got to
Most,
tap out. I'll be back in a
Welcome,
little bit.
Richard.
Okay, you can find them in most Michaels or Joanne or Hobby Lobby.
Okay.
They're very nice. Here, I'll show you a sample.
Have these.
Well, is that what you have, Deborah? Okay.
They're white. White jelly rolls.
Oh yeah, I have one. I have a couple of those.
I love the white ones.
Yeah, the white ones are great for writing on black.
Yeah.
I did
Yes.
samples of writing on the black paper too, because I wanted to see if they had some sort of difference between them. And some have like a lustery quality to them, which is really cool. And my friend Scott got me these ones. These are Pentel Sparkle Pop.
Huh.
And
You know, the ink, the color is well saturated on those pens.
Oh yeah,
really cool.
They're just really punchy.
And are these gel pens?
Yeah.
Yep, these are gel pens, and they got sparkle in them.
That's very saturated ink. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the jelly rolls are great for kind of like a really light going at ink. And then the Pilot Friction ones are just regular ballpoint pen, but they can erase.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I really like these Pentel Sparkle Pop pens. They're amazing. And when you do them on black, they do kind of like a special color. The black one actually is red.
Wow.
The black one turns red, the silver one, the blue one is purple, and the purple one is green, and the blue one is green. It's weird.
I like the flow in the paper mate gel. For me, it works good to have it just writes well on paper with the gel. I like the gel a whole lot. And if I could find more gels to fit my ballpoint pens, that would be cool. It's just finding them.
I found this on the floor in a parking lot, and this has become one of my favorite calligraphy pens. A lady by the name of Suzanne Cunningham. If you know Suzanne, she does calligraphy, and this is the first pen that she did. She used her calligraphy, which she just used by adding a little bit of pressure, and I thought that was pretty neat. Free pen in a parking lot.
Well, here's my calligraphy pen, and I'm going to either sell it to one of y'all or put it on auction, and the starting bids are going to be $800.
Yeah.
Sold.
Good luck with that.
Isn't that nice? That is sweet. Look at the tip on that. Very nice. Yes, yes.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah.
I was a nerd because I carried a Parker jotter.
Cool. I
in high
have.
school.
I had.
And everybody else had those big pens. And I'm sorry, Doc. That Parker jotter was made me a nerd in high school because everybody else carried them big
It was great
pens.
because you used to sit and click it. Click,
Yeah.
click. You used to annoy everybody. Click, 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 click.
I love it. I mean, you should have been the elite because you had the jotter compared to the stick pins. And
I still have my jotters. I have my jotters upstairs.
Huh. Oh, Richard, welcome. I guess we can ask you now. Inks. How much ink do you carry?
About 7 or 8.
And what brands are they? Colors?
J Ben is stormy gray. I have some pelican browns. A nice little bottle of Noodler's Nikita.
Okay.
I'm trying to use up.
How many mils is that?
4.5 ounces.
4.5 ounce bottle.
It's like twice the size of a regular bottle.
Have you seen those big old giant bottles that Noodler sells ink? They're huge.
Hey, Richard, did you happen to get a Charlie pen? One of those free pens, little pen when you got that big bottle of ink?
I may have.
It looks like this, and it says Charlie on it.
Okay.
It's usually got a clear body, but this one's been through the war, so.
Oh, there you go.
This one had Noodler's blue. What's the blue one? What's the horrible
Bay
blue?
State?
Bay State blue. That's what was in this one. So.
Okay, Richard, go ahead. What? Yeah.
That's what I did, Marilyn. I dedicated the Charlie pen.
Yep,
to the
that's
Bay
what
State
they're
Blues.
for.
I won't
That's
put anything else.
Nope.
Yeah, when you
That's what
usually
Nathan
buy
said
that.
it's for.
Sorry,
But that's
usually when you buy
watermelon
that 4.5 ounce
green.
bottle of Noodlers, he includes a
How do
free
you like that ink,
Rex
Richard?
pen in there. Yeah.
Pretty nice ink on paper.
Yes, it is. It's very, very good.
What happened to Adam?
Any trouble with any of my?
You broke up. Didn't hear a word you said. Richard.
Yes.
I didn't hear a word you said. Sorry.
I don't have any trouble with any of my inks.
Okay. All right. I was going to ask Adam, but he's gone. I don't see him.
What were you gonna ask him?
How the ink is on the Waterman. Janice?
I'm using Waterman right now. I love
Yeah.
my Waterman ink. It's great. As a matter of fact, I'm using it to do calligraphy, writing down all your names right now with my dip pen.
Okay. Janice, did you have something? Janice? Hello? I can't hear you.
I was just going ballpoints. I'm not much into ballpoints, but I did want to share my Retro 51 collection. If I can do that on my desk, behind me,
You froze up.
have over 200.
200?
Wow.
Dang. You are a retro freak. All right. And
That's what I call an enthusiast.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Way to go, Janice.
Wow.
Way to go.
A broke enthusiast.
Wow, that's
I had bottles of Quink.
There's a Quink fan.
Well, I was I just used to use just only Quink, and then someone said, "Oh, why don't you try Diamine?" And so I did, and I went down the colourful route and had colour to my letters. So
Okay, you have the Quink and you have the what?
Diamine and all the rest of those. You know, like the first ink I really liked from Diamine was the
there he is.
Imperial Purple.
Adam.
Diamine purple.
Hey, I made it back.
One.
Yeah. I got a question for you. There was an ink I wanted to ask you about. What was that ink?
Waterman.
Watermans.
Waterman.
Waterman. Yeah, the green. Have you tried that one yet, Adam? No.
No, I
Any
haven't.
Watermans at all?
I've done a few Watermans. Or I think I did one of their greens.
Let's see. You did black, didn't you?
I know I did black. I know I did their blue.
Okay. What was your verdict on the black and blue and the Waterman?
I love it.
So you know, people look at, like, the black looks really horrible when you look at the swatch, but its writing is perfectly fine.
It's a beautiful writer.
I see nothing wrong with it in the writing. In the swatch, like when you look at swatches for color, so if you're looking for a nice dark, deep black, and you look at a swatch and you're like, yeah, but I see all these problems, your writing doesn't look like that. Look at some writing, and a lot of times you get a nice solid black. I thought they, you know, Waterman performs perfectly fine. The only thing you have to pay attention to, in my opinion, is like the brown looks very red. That's just sometimes how that goes. But I don't see a problem with Waterman, not as a brand, not at all. I definitely use a lot of the Florida blue.
Okay.
I think it's a very nice blue. I'm gonna have to look back on writing just to see how, make sure it doesn't like fade over time. That would be my only consideration, because it is a very easy to wash away ink.
It's very well behaved in the pen too.
Yeah.
Washes out real good.
I'm sorry?
I use the cartridges in my Waterman because it's just easier.
Very nice. Maryland writes very nice. Yeah.
The
You don't want
Serenity
to see
Blue
mine.
writes beautifully.
Yeah, you don't want to see mine.
Oh yes,
We
I
do.
have to comment on Marilyn's writing. That is lovely. That
It's been a year in the making, so
Okay, you know,
you can do it too.
well, you know what? Maryland learned from me. I taught her. Yep.
there you go.
Did.
But if you were to go look on Marilyn's channel, you'll see a lot of videos going through working on writing and describing how the letters are formed.
I'm doing an introduction to calligraphy, getting people to think about not just the shaping of letters, but the textile of paper, the type of pens that you want to use with the types of paper, the inks that you'll be using with the types of paper in different pens, and kind of gets people not just involved in, you know, just doing this bit here, because yes, this bit here is important, but also having the right type of paper. And like, some people are very tactile and some people aren't that tactile. They're just like, whatever, give me a 99-cent store piece of paper and a ink that doesn't bleed, who cares? But me, I've got to have like this stuff is CVS caliber notebook paper, and I could spill this ink on it and just
Oh.
oops. We'll just kind of spread this around a little bit. It's great paper.
So
Holy
good job.
crap.
Yeah.
That's
So,
amazing.
Maryland, I've got a couple of notebooks as well. Excellent paper. I love it. Really nice.
I can't talk this stuff up enough. I mean, just fantastic paper.
You're looking for made in Vietnam on
Yeah.
anything you think is cheap paper.
Yep.
Vietnam's got some really great paper. But this stuff's like Tomoe River. It's amazing.
It's made in Vietnam.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you say?
What's it called, Marilyn?
CVS caliber notebook paper.
You know, you think a high grade paper being made in Japan, but Vietnam, really?
Yeah.
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 That's wow.
There's a lot of Tomoe River that's
Especially
made there.
notebook
too.
paper.
Yeah,
Never-
that's a wow factor, no doubt. Yeah, that's amazing.
You don't want any paper made in Japan. Stay away from it. Ooh, it's gross. Gross. Ooh, stay away. That way everybody else can use it.
Yeah. I hope you're having fun, Marilyn.
I am.
I mean, some finger painting too.
Okay, then. He's getting ready to take a
kidding.
shower.
I was just kidding.
Gonna wash his face.
Yeah, there you go. Mm.
You know,
And it's Amedex time.
Now,
We never get to do these things
behind
as adults
behind Frank, little Mark's thinking about
until
doing
they're suggested.
it. And little
So
Mark's gonna get his hands all inky and put it all over Big Frank's face. Okay, now we got a few minutes left. I want to talk about two things: rollerballs and mechanic. Ah, okay.
It's Amadex time.
Uh-oh.
Amadex, all right.
Prepared. I want to talk about rollerballs and mechanical pencils and number 2 pencils. Any input on that? Rollerballs. Anybody use them? I do.
Control 51.
He does. And
I got mechanical pencil.
Good, good. I have a kind of.
I've had this for almost 20 years. No, over 20 years now. I got this. It's a Papermate Clear Point, and I've had it since high school. That was 22 years ago. So, and it still goes. And I bought a brand new one just to see if I can tell the difference between the old one and the new one. They are exactly the same 20 years later. Isn't that amazing?
No change, looks like. I'll be darned.
Not a change.
So what color is the lid on that? Is it regular standard black or does it come green?
It's regular standard black.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
I got a new mechanical pencil.
All right. What is it?
Well, I actually ended up buying 2 of them. I got a gift card for Christmas, and I've really been wanting a mechanical pencil. And I did some research, and I found a brand called Rotring.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Rotring Isograph.
I don't know if you can see it very well or not. It's metal of some kind.
That's cool looking.
It's got a really nice balance to it. It's long, and the tip of it, I don't know, you probably can't see it too well. It actually disappears.
Yeah.
This is a 0.7 lead, and it's really fine. But I wanted something even a tiny bit finer, so I bought the same exact pen, but in a matte black,
right?
And it's a 0.5. And I was worried about it breaking because that's pretty thin.
Yeah.
But you know what? I have not broken it yet. I was really surprised.
When I use a regular standard number 2 pencil and I sharpen it up because I like a nice sharp point, I always break it. But when I use my mechanical pencils on a fine point, I don't break them. I don't know what the deal is on it.
I just love these. I use it all the time for when I do my banking and that sort of thing. I use a calendar, but you know, the squares in the calendar aren't very big, and I put a lot of information in there. That's why I wanted to get the smaller one. And they come in a little, nothing much to it box, you know, a little triangular shaped box.
Okay.
And then the leads are like this. And you can get a couple of different not thicknesses, but the darker inks are leads are a little more breakable.
Now I've got some refills on the lead pencils. I've got some blue and some green as well, which I like, and I like to change it up once in a while. Look, folks, we've got about 9 minutes. I'd like to welcome Federalist Pens. Oh, there he is. Oh, I actually want to welcome Mark. Forget Frank. No, I'm kidding. Mark's the star of the show. No, Frank, tell us how your weekend adventure went.
Weekend was good. Set up at the mall. I'm making a once a month venture out of it. I did this in November and December. This past November, December, past holidays. In 2019, I was there, every weekend during the holidays, November, December. But I'm going to try doing it once a month. And for January and for the situation that we're in, actually, I was quite impressed. It went very well.
So did you have to pack up everything?
No. I have an arrangement where I keep stuff there, and I take certain things home, and I leave paper and ink there and stuff like that.
Cool.
And I'll be back there. I'll be back there in 4 weeks. I'll be back there.
I'm not visiting anymore.
Is it dangerous?
I went to visit and it cost me money.
I'll be back there in 4 weeks.
Frank?
Yes.
Do you guys see the pen shows coming back next year?
I'm hopeful for this year. I've talked about it before. I have a feeling. I know. I have a feeling that DC might occur in August. And that might be the first one back. Hopeful.
All the way to August. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful that'll be the first one back.
Well, then
because
Fort
it looks
Worth
like we'll
has
still be.
one. September, is it, Larry?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Boston will be in September. Chicago, I understand now. San Fran will occur in late August, like it usually does. Yeah,
so. I haven't heard anything for the Dallas Pen Show yet. I don't think there's going to be one.
Okay. Hopefully, I mean, I know that's really stretching, but if people are still getting vaccinated in June, you probably not want to see anything until at least August, Yeah,
and if anybody would know, it would be you, Frank. They would get a hold of you because you're going to rent a table, I guess.
Oh, there you go. A table. So 4 is a minimum for me. I usually rent 5. I rent 5 at my home show. I think I'll be renting 5 moving forward because I've gained so many brands now. I got 50 brands. I need 5 tables.
So, well, Frank, here's a dumb question.
Not at all.
Who helps you with all this?
The guy in the back. Guy in the back works.
The Dallas Pen Show.
Guy in the back works for pens. He works for food. He works.
Listen up.
He works because he loves. He works because he loves me. And
hold up. Listen up. Time out. Listen up. Go ahead.
Regarding the Dallas Pen Show, I looked at it. They are accepting vendor registration for September.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Get down there.
I'm pretty confident that we're going to have something in August, September. I think we'll be okay. But I don't think anything
don't make
prior
any
to that.
plans. Mark.
We're all big kids. Our father, us, and we've all, like and supported each other's hobbies. We've been going to hobby shows since we could walk. And I told you guys before, I'm in other things. I sell die cast and all too. We both do. And I've been doing that since I've been in high school, honestly. So that's why I really made a smooth transition from just being a collector to becoming a retailer. I jumped into the 2015 DC Pen Show. That was my first show, Baptism by Fire. It went well.
I remember seeing you there.
It's just been smooth sailing since. Yeah. And we've been selling Matchbox, Corgi, Dinky since, we've been collecting as little kids. And I've been doing this. I was doing that. Since I've been in college, and I even cross things. I sell tool pens. I sell the Monteverdi tool pens at hobby shows because guys that are in the railroading and all want small screwdrivers like that for their layouts and all, So I sell a lot of tool pens at hobby shows.
So you're always at the Collingswood auction looking at what's there.
There you go. Yes, that's not too far from them. Yeah. Yes. Collingswood auction. Yes. You guys have been to that. Yes. Yeah, you guys have been to that in person. Yeah. It's only about 5-6 miles from my brother and father. Yeah.
We'll go to Yellen.
Before we go, because it's getting close to hang up time.
Okay.
Has anybody heard about Retro 51? Are they gone?
I don't know. I have a couple myself, but I never represented them,
Okay, I was just wondering because heard all the talk last year that they were going to close shop up. And I don't. Have you, Janice, heard anything?
He's been saying that for 5 years now.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody have any last words before we split?
I just wanted to say that that's not from the front of the
Retro
paper.
51 supposed to have ended up.
Right.
In,
yeah.
It's not a sheet of CVS caliber notebook paper. It's the stuff.
Quit playing in the ink.
I'd like to say, hey, Doc, glad you're on the mend, brother.
Yeah, Doc, definitely.
Yeah,
Thank
Doc,
you.
good to see you bouncing back,
Good to
buddy.
see you, Doc.
All right, folks. Well,
You
thank you
take
for
care.
joining me today. Thank you for joining me supporting Doc. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Later, a lot of peace and love. And Mark, take care. Take care of your big brother.
You too.
Eat
Everyone.
well. Bless his heart.